Hi, my name is Javier Garibay, and this is my response to Mr. Hirayama's "Is the media responsible for the division of America?" There's so many factors that attribute to this issue alone, but I believe the media has a big hand in this division of America. Like I said, the media has or will add a lot of fuel to the fire just to get views and wow the people. Um, One example I could use was in the early 2000s. There was an interview on MSNBC. I forgot the TV show, but it's also in the New York Times. They talked about how the media used clips of Middle Eastern men celebrating the downfall of the Twin Towers, which was not necessarily true. It was Middle Eastern men celebrating a holiday, or I think it was a wedding. So they clipped the video and they put it in the news that Middle Eastern men were celebrating the downfall. So, like I said, a lot of these outlets like CNN, Fox, MSNBC are really quick to overview and oversimplify some of these complicated issues and events, which makes us believe that we are informed and we understand these issues. But these issues are much bigger than what we know. And a lot of the media has taught us or trained us to believe and to be confident of our ideas and points. So, as a leftist, I want to get my point across and not let the right wing get their point across because I'm confident about my point. Um, Also, a big factor in how media has a hand in this division is they determine the distribution of resources, which is kind of weird because that's something the government does. They spoon feed us what's important, what's not important, what issue is a bigger issue than the other issue, which is not right. I mean, some of the issues that they try to push on us are, I mean, we get easily captivated due to the elements of just being in fear, not knowing what's going to happen, love, entertainment, etc. The list goes on, which is kind of weird. Um, but as of lately, the media has added a lot of fuel to the fire because we have the right wing, which is coming up as a new player in the field. And the media doesn't like that because for so many years, the left wing has been dominating them. Um, and they've been pushing their narrative and pushing the right wing to a corner. And the media has always said, you know, if you stand up, the right wing, if you stand up and you go against the left wing, you're labeled as a bigot, as a racist, which is not something that they're not. They're just trying to push their agenda. So the new player is coming up, which is Fox is also pushing them, and the left wing is like, oh man, like I don't like you, you don't like me, and naturally it creates this dividing line in between us. Like it's the right versus the wing, Antifa versus the right wingers. It's crazy. Um, I mean, for like I said, for the last decade, all we seen was women's rights, civil rights, equality, um, PC culture, which is basically leftist. But now that the new player has come up, um, we've seen, oh, the media has turned everything around, saying, "Oh no, the racists are coming up," so they add more fuel to the fire. Media has become a resource when resource gets tight. We tend to buckle down when we feel threatened, and thanks to the media, that makes it even more possible. Um, the other question is what is the role of the media? And the sole purpose of the media is to keep us informed about current and new affairs, and just to tell us about the latest gossip. And as of lately, the recent division between races, between cops and people, um, no longer are we, or they used to follow the model of just informing us, entertaining us, and educating us. Now it's more of just inform, educate, entertain being the most important part, and as of right now, advertising, because they advertise so much. Um, First, I would think that the media should just enlighten us and entertain us with some of the shows that they put out, but mostly just keep us informed about current affairs and issues, and don't switch the stories. I feel like nowadays they switch or they nitpick and add more fuel to the fire just to get those views from us, to get that wow factor. I want them to go back to just telling us, this is happening, inform us about the issue, educate us, tell us this and this is happening, and then entertain us and then advertise. Because that should be their main factors, just inform and educate us. And that's my response. Thank you.